Hello, people. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? All right, bear with me. I'm just cleaning that. All right. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Wow. A lot of you already here. A lot of you already here. Wow, wow, wow. I'm super excited. Super excited. Okay, so can you join all the other ones? All right. Okay. So where is my presentation? Where is my presentation today? Today we are talking about pattern board. But before then, tell me, on a scale of 1 to 100, how excited are you? Let me first show you my beautiful outfit. How excited are you? How excited are you? How excited are you on a scale of 1 to 100? Tell me in the comment section how excited you are because I want to know. I want to know how excited you are. Hello, 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 200. Okay, please tell me your name and where you're joining us from. Blessing says 150. Kwame says 99.9. Okay, okay. We have another 99.9. We have another plus 150. Okay, tell me your name and where you're joining us from. What is your location? What is your location? Adeoti says 101%. Excited, Queen Mama. I'm excited as well. Abiodun says, so excited. Joining from California. We have from Ghana. We have from Tanzania. We have from Nigeria. From Nigeria. Stella from Owerri. Gima from Ghana. Ruth from Ghana. Oluwaseun from Ibadan. Oluwaseun from Ibadan. Blessing from Port Harcourt. Ugochi from where? TJ from Louisiana. Dune from Baltimore. Yinka from Lagos. I love your top. That's what we're talking about. So pretty. Isn't it pretty? It's definitely beautiful. I love it too. Thank you for saying that. All right. Dorcas from Abia. Temilade from Owode. Mary from Abuja. Uche from Anambra. The list is endless. Rebecca from Kenya. Why? A lot of people are sending messages. It's moving so fast. Yeah, so somebody is 2,000 ready on a scale of what? 2,000. Where's my presentation? Abosede Day from Ata. All right. So we have lots and lots of people. Ali from Edo State. Moturaya from Oshogbo. Catherine from Port Harcourt. Thank you all so much. Blessing from Lagos, Aja. Thank you all so much for joining in. I am so grateful to have you here. And today we want to show you how you can actually use pattern board to create opportunities and avenue for you to actually make money. I want our phone on silence, please. We have Shulamite from Calabar, and we have Sophia from New York. Thank you for joining. Thank you for uniting us for this noble cause. You are very welcome, Rebecca. You are very welcome, Rebecca. All right, so I'm not going to take a lot of our time today because we want to really understand what we are learning. So I'm going to move this back so that you can actually see my table. Can you move it back? Be careful so it doesn't go off. I'm moving it back gently. Yes. That is fine. So confirm to me if you can see my table, because this is where we will be doing the work. Confirm to me when we start. Don't worry. I will make it full screen so that you can actually see. And I promise you today, we are going to be here for less than 2 hours. Yes, less than 2 hours. We're going to be out of here. All right? So you can see me and you can see my table, right? That is awesome. Okay. So I want to make sure, I'm not sure they can see this as my screen. Can you see anything on the screen? Can you see anything on the screen? Let me know. Can you see anything on the screen? I can see the table. Okay, but can you see anything on the screen? Can you see my screen? Can anyone see my screen? Nothing is on the screen. I can only see you and the table. All right. Okay, so let me try and all right. Okay, here. Can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen now? Let me know if you can see my screen now. You should be able to see the screen now. All right. Yes, you can see the screen now. All right. Thank you so much. I can see that you can see the screen now. All right. So I am going to expand my screen, and please, if there's any information, drop it on the screen. So my screen is now on the full screen. All right. Okay. So today we are here to learn how to make t-shirts. It can be any clothing really. It doesn't have to be a t-shirt, but basically you are here to learn how to use a pattern board. It can be for a t-shirt, it can be for a dress, it can be for a trouser, it can be for anything you want to use it for. But the whole idea is for you to learn how to use a pattern board. And what I have on my table here is what we call what? Please put this in the comment section. This is what we call a pattern board. Please put that in the comment section. This is what we call a pattern board. Good evening. This is what we call a pattern board. And just like the name indicates, it's a pattern that has a board. It is a pattern that has a board, okay? This is another design of pattern board. I'm waiting. Yes, please. When I say something, I like to be sure that you and actually hear me and you understand. So your contribution is needed. When I say something or I ask questions, do answer me so that we can finish up fast and you can learn this skill and start making money from it. So pattern board comes in different forms, different shapes. I need water, please, in a cup. Pattern board comes in different shapes, different forms, different designs. It can have words, it can have letter, it can have a shoe, it can have anything. I mean, basically, there are different designs of pattern board. Look at this. This is a face. It has words on it. So a pattern board comes in variety of designs, okay? So today we are here to learn how to bling a shirt or a clothing to grow your 7-figure rhinestone business using this skill, okay? Using this skill. All right, so like I always say, every day is a bank account and time is our currency. No one is rich, no one is poor. The glass cup, please. No one is rich, no one is poor. We've all got 24 hours each. Why do I say this? A lot of times I see people that, are envious or angry that other people are making it. And I just want you to understand that we all have the same time. The question is, what are you doing with the time that you have? You have to be using your time well for you to make the best of it and make good money with it. For me, this webinar is the way that I'm able to support people. Like I said, I'm going to show you totally free of charge how you can use a pattern board to create amazing designs. And I will also be sharing with you before the end of this webinar how you can actually leverage more on more things to make more money. Okay, so I'm teaching you this free. I'll also be giving you offer of other things that I do, which would also open your eyes, like the things that I have on. I would be sharing opportunities for you to learn even more outside of this. But the essence of this class is for me to teach you how to use this free of charge. We have had people who have started their business, their live business, with the free webinar. So that is not, can you please go back? I will control the stuff. Thank you. So it is very, very important that you understand there are things that you can actually make a lot of money from, okay? But you need to bet on yourself. You need to understand that when opportunities come, Do not take it for granted. So I'm not going to spend much time on introducing myself. If you're here, you have probably seen me before. Let me know, has any one of you heard about me before? Has any one of you seen the works that I've done before? How many of you here have actually heard about, Kiki, the queen mother to all blingers? Yes, I'm the queen mother. I have a lot of children. In fact, when I say children, they are not babies though, but they are making money and they are building generational wealth from it. So I don't want to spend so much time introducing myself, but we have some first timers here, and I would just like to say that, my name is Kiki Okiwale, and I am a serial entrepreneur. I'm in the fashion business. Yes, somebody says fashionpreneur. Thank you so much. Someone says, yes, Kiki Okiwale. I'm a fashion entrepreneur, and I love, love, love to empower women. I love everything fashion. I love everything rhinestone. I love everything blings. And to the glory of God, I've been opportuned to style a lot of people and build this business in a way that people actually, even when they see other outfits of bling, they feel like Kiki made it, because I've been able to build a household name for myself. So I have trained over 18,000 people in the art of rhinestone embellishment in the past few years. And, yes, I do. Queen Mother, I love you. Oh, thank you. I love you too. So I have trained more than 18,000 people in the art of rhinestone embellishment for free. And of course, we have our paid classes as well, where you get to learn a lot more than what I teach with the pattern board. And that's why I said today I will be sharing the two opportunities with you. First, we will be here to learn everything that you will know about pattern board today. And trust me, with the skill that you will learn alone today, you will be able to make money. You will start making money if you do the things that you learned today. And after that, you can decide, to expand your skills. Already we have an online class that is starting for paid students on the 4th of March. But I'll share more with you as we go along. No, we do not have office in Abuja. All right, so what are you going to learn from this webinar? In the next 60 minutes, you're going to learn my exact strategy on how to earn 6 figures from making rhinestone embellishment designs, even without having any knowledge of fashion design before, even without having a college degree, even without having any heavy fashion equipment, even without having a store. Yes, you can do this from the comfort of your home, from your table. You can actually do that. Even without having much capital, you can start with your client's initial payment. So I've mentioned 5 things that will not stop you from learning the skill that I'm about to teach you free of charge today. Put the one you remember in the comment section. I always ask questions because I always like to be sure that you're listening and you understand what I am saying. Are you live on Facebook, please? Yes, we are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. We are live on StreamYard. So you can, anywhere that you find it more comfortable, especially if you are not able to see our PowerPoint presentation, I would recommend you go to one of these platforms so that you can see the presentation. So please put in the comment section which one you do remember from the things that you will that you don't have to learn this skill today. All right, so I'm just going to quickly show you examples of items that can bring you this kind of profit. You can see the mug made by one of our students. You can see the glass. You can see the phone case. You can see the different outfits that our students have done that they are using to create generational wealth and making money. You can see all the different things they've done, multiple things that they keep doing. Yes, you can start from your home. Absolutely, you are correct, Flazy. You can start from your home. All right, so look at these trainers. These are a couple of things that the students have done. There's a lot more that I will show you as we move along. But the question is, who is this webinar for? Who is this webinar for? And the reason it's very important that I address this before we go into practical is because a lot of times I hear people say, oh, this webinar is not for me. I'm fully employed. I'm a full-time employee. You know, I don't have time. Even if you're a full-time employee, I want you to know that this webinar, it is for you. If you want to earn extra income and stop relying on your main income, then this means that you can make this as a side hustle. And trust me, we have had people who started this as a side hustle, but when the money started falling on them, they made it into a main hustle. Yes, because, you know, this is a business that, you know, you can make so much money from if you actually do the work. So if you're a full-time employee, I want you to know that this can actually be your side hustle. I'm going to mention all of this, and I'm going to ask you which category you actually fall into. So please do listen to me. All right. All right. So if you're a stay-at-home mom, I want you to know that it is for you as well. If you want to earn income while you still actively take care of the home, take care of the children, then you can definitely. Our YouTube page is Blings and Blanks. You can check it. Blings and Blanks. So if you're a stay-at-home mom, this is definitely for you. Now, if you're a new or existing business owner, it is for you if you want to start, whether you're in the fashion business or not. Because this business, you don't actually have to be in the fashion business for you to make it. Let me burst your bubble. 80% of my students are not even in the fashion industry. Because what you do a lot is value addition, meaning that you don't have to be in that industry for you to actually make money. You don't. So whether you're a fashion entrepreneur, you want to upgrade your skill, or you're not even in the fashion business at all, you have another business, you can definitely make money from this business, right? Another one is if you're a student. My students are truly cashing out. My students that are students in unis, in schools are actually cashing out, making tops, making leggings, making tank top, making tote bags, making different things and cashing out. So if you're a student, I can assure you that this is definitely for you. Are you a civil servant who wants to have a side income as a retirement plan? Hey, this is it. In fact, in the last fiscal class we did, we had a lot of people that are about to retire, meaning that, listen, you cannot rely on your retirement money alone. You need to have a side business that will not take a lot of your time, that you can start with minimal capital. So if you're a civil servant, this is definitely for you. If you are a bling lover, then definitely this is for you. It is not banks, it is blank. B-L-A-K, B-L-A-N-K-S, blanks, blings and blanks. All right, so if you're a graduate and you're still waiting for your dream job, come and learn this skill so that you can start making money while you're waiting for your dream job. Maybe by the time your dream job comes, you would have made so much money. You'd be like, you know what? I'm just going to be an entrepreneur. That is the kind of money that can actually be made in this business. So the question I have for you now is, which of these categories? I mentioned 7 different categories. Which of these categories are you? Which of these categories are you? Are you a full-time employee? Are you a stay-at-home mom? Are you a new or existing business owner? Are you a student? Are you a civil servant? Are you a bling lover? Are you a graduate? Put it in the comment section. I'd like to know which one you are, and I'm going to read a couple of them out, okay? All right, so while I wait for you to put it in the comment section, here is something to guide you during this webinar, all right? Do not forget, it is very, very important. Number 1, at the end of the webinar, I'm going to be giving you a special gift. I mentioned this at the beginning. I'll be giving you, but this is solely for people who will wait from now to the end. Yes, you have to wait from now to the end. I also want you to remove all distractions from you. All right, so Bolanle says, full-time looking for a side hustle. You are in the right place, my sister. All right, so you need to focus. Farida says, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Awesome, you are definitely in the right place. New business owner, Nwasolu, right, you are in the right place. I'm excited to have you here. All right, so you might be thinking, for those of you that have not heard about me before, Olori Aden says, I'm a trader. You are definitely in the right place. For those of you that have not heard about me before, or you're just joining my live video for the very first time, you may be asking yourself, why should I listen to this woman? Let me just tell you why you should listen to me. Because on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, in this business of rhinestone embellishment, we make 7-figure back to back. And I'm here to show you how you can make 7 figures in this business of rhinestone embellishment. If that alone is not reason for you to listen, I don't know what is, though, because for me, yes, money is the cocoa. We are fighting against poverty. Put that in the comment section. We are fighting against poverty. And I want you to understand that nobody is coming to save us. We have to save ourselves. So it is your responsibility to find multiple ways of you making money. I sent them to the market yesterday. Fish, croaker fish is now 95,000 naira. 95,000 naira. Do you see why you need to have multiple streams of income? Do you see why you have to have another side hustle to bring in multiple money for you? I've been in this business. Yes, we are fighting against poverty, especially in women. Women, enough is enough. You have to understand, not everything your husband, not everything you want to buy sanitary pad is your husband. You want to buy biscuit for your children is your husband. You need to have your own money. There's a kind of confidence that comes with when you have your own money. And that is why that's why I'm very particular about women. This is a fight against poverty amongst women, absolutely. So another reason you should listen to me is because I have been in this business for about 10 years, and I have been in this expert in this field of using rhinestone embellishment. I have made clothes for the who and who in the industry, celebrities, politicians, anyone you can think of, home and abroad. Yes, so I know my onions. Even the other people that you see, they have learned from us. I know my onions. So you need to listen when I tell you to listen. Go and ask those that have listened. Like I told you earlier, I have helped more than 18,000 students to start their own bling and embellishment business from this free training that we actually do. You'll see that in the next slide. We have added value to the who and who. I've told you that as well. Now, that is that. What could stop you? Because some of you might be wondering, hey, they have come, they are going to say we need equipment of 2 million. They are going to say, no, capital is not going to be a reason why you are not going to do this business. If capital was going to be a reason, I will not bring this opportunity to you, because we are saying we want to fight poverty. And a lot of people don't have a lot of startup capital, right? So you don't have to have extensive capital to start your own big bling business. You can start with what you have in your house. Your iron, your table, and your smartphone. Who here doesn't have iron? Who here doesn't have table? Who here doesn't have a smartphone? If you don't have a smartphone, how are you watching me right now? It means that you have everything that you need to start making that money. Number 2, time. Starting your own bling business is not time consuming. You can create your unique design in less than an hour. In fact, when I can show you this in a few minutes, imagine what you can do when there's no distraction around you. Having your own space, my sister, you do not need a big space. The space you have in your house, your table, even some students do it in their kitchen. Do not let anybody bamboozle you that you need big things for you to start. No, start with what you have, start with where you are. Let nothing stop you. That's what I've been saying. Let nothing stop you. Don't wait until you have it all. Because guess what? We never have it all. So do not wait until you have everything. Another thing that you might be thinking, oh, Kiki, I'm not a fashion designer. I don't have a fashion skill. My darling, you don't need a fashion skill for you to actually know how to use embellishment to make money. Why? Because there's something we call value addition. Yes, that is for my paid students. All right, let's keep going. Machines and equipment. You do not need big machines and equipment for you to start. Today, in this class, I'm going to be using iron to show you. The reason I'm not using heat press is because I want to show you it is not just by mouth. I want to show you that you can actually do it without having a heat press. You can start with your iron, okay? All right, so quickly, you start the live. Please say, post that, be careful. Introduction to rhinestone embellishment. What are rhinestones? Rhinestones are sparkling crystals that are used to add value to anything. It could be clothing, it could be jewelry, it could be anything that you can add value to. All right? So these are rhinestones. Rhinestone. In the paid class, you actually learn more than 60 videos of things that you can actually use rhinestone to do. More than 60 videos. But let's stay focused on why we're here. These are some of the samples of the work done by my students. You can see here the feedback. The Bling It On course is really an answer to prayers because I needed something to remember 2023 for. Aside from being blessed with my fourth child, I came across Blings and Blanks Academy. And, you know, she took the class and she's cashing out, okay? So I just want you to know why you should listen to me, really. Samples of things done by my student. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Just look at that. Just look at that. What's going on? Just look at that. Is it what? All right. So other works done by my student, as you can see, the Blings and Blanks Academy is the home of creativity. I personally look forward to Mondays, knowing that there will be new dimensions to Bling. It is a place where learning takes place every day. A place where things that seem mysterious were simplified. It is like a learning community where creativity is measured by Blings. Hey, I'm just reading this, so it's busting my bubble, man. You see why you should listen to me. These are people that are paid, though. You that I'm coming to teach free of charge, you better listen to me. Listen to me. Kudos to Coach Kiki for her teachings and delivering sense. I say I'm delivering sense. So I'm here to deliver sense for you and to you as well. Okay? All right, so samples of work done by students, more things that they've done. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at a fully blinged printer. I mean, seriously, who's your coach? If it's not Kiki, who's your coach? If it's not Kiki, who's your coach? All right, so ladies, you can definitely do this. Tell me in the comment section. Can you do this? Is this something you're willing to do? Is this something you think you can do? Once I teach you the free class today, do you think you can actually do this? Even when I share more opportunity with you for you to learn more skills, is this something that you think that you can do? All right, so I'll wait in the comment section. And while I wait in the comment section, because I know you can do it, let's start with our design. I already showed you the different pattern board. I mean, there are lots. We have more than 500 pattern boards. I'm just basically showing you. Okay? So out of these two pattern boards, Kudirat says, I can do it. Awesome. Out of these two pattern boards, which one do you like? Is it the one that has one picture or the multiple? So this one is pattern board A, and this is pattern board B. This is pattern board A, this is pattern board B. Tell me which one you like. We'll pick one of these two. I don't want to waste so much time because I want you to learn a lot today. Pattern A or B? What did I say is A? This is A, right? And this is B. So which one I pick? Pattern board A or pattern board B? Pattern board A or pattern board pattern board A. All right, so pattern board A has a vote. I love pattern board A. All right, so am I correct? This is pattern board A, right? Am I correct? This love here, this beautiful love here is pattern board A, right? Let me know in the comment section. Am I correct? Am I correct? All right, okay. So it's time for us to learn. It is time for us to learn. We're going to talk about a couple of things that we actually need. We're going to talk about a couple of things that we actually need. So I'm pushing my table backward so that you can see me fully. So as I mentioned the things that you will need, please type it out in the comment section. Okay? How about the type it out in the comment section as I mentioned the things that we're going to need. So the first thing is we need our pattern board. The second thing is we need our rhinestone brush. It can be a rhinestone brush, it can be a foam, and it can be your hand. So, like I always say, I always show a professional thing to use, and then I show you things that you can actually use without having those professional things. So this is a rhinestone brush. You can use your foam. May I please get a normal foam? It's right there. You can use a normal foam, and you can use your hand. So you can just get a foam. You can just cut a foam. But this is a rhinestone brush. Please put it in the comment section. And can you please help me put your comment on the screen? This is a rhinestone brush. What else do we need? We need our rhinestone. Rhinestone comes in different colors and different sizes. Different colors and different sizes. So as you can see, this is yellow, this is pink, this is blue. There are different colors to it. Multicolored green. There are different colors to rhinestone. And this is Crystal AB. The one I have on me right now is called Crystal AB. So put it in the comment section, Crystal AB. You need rhinestone, but the one I have on me is Crystal AB. So you need your rhinestone. Put that in the comment section. What else do we need? We need our picking pencil. We need our picking pencil. Picking pencil is how much? 800 naira, right? Picking pencil is 1,000 naira. You need your picking pencil. You need your rhinestone. You need your brush and get a foam anywhere around. You need your picking pencil. You need a scissors to cut your transfer sheet. Okay? Give me the transfer sheet, please. You need your transfer sheet. Please make sure you are writing this down. You need a transfer sheet. You need a transfer sheet. You will understand once we start. You need your tape rule, right? You need your tape. If you don't want to use your tape, I will show you another way. But you actually do need your tape. What else do we need? You need, what else? The clothing that you are going to put your embellishment on. You need your clothing. So this is a top. May I please have a dress? A dress. You can put it on a t-shirt. You can put it on a dress. You can put it on a leggings when you are using pattern board. The leggings I have on, you can see rhinestone on it. You can see rhinestone on it. You can actually put rhinestone on your leggings, on your jeans. Look at that. You can put rhinestone on your leggings, on your jeans, on a tote bag. You can put rhinestone on anything that can go under the heat press. Of course, there are other ways to put rhinestone on other things as well. But if I can get a short dress, I think today I want to do it on a short dress. Okay, so today, rather than do it on a t-shirt, I want to do it on a short dress. So this is a dress, a short dress. I just want you to know that you can actually do it on a dress. Okay, so we'll be doing it on a dress today. Okay. All right, so what else do you need? You need a Teflon sheet or a bridal satin white bridal satin or a Teflon sheet. White bridal satin or a Teflon sheet. The Teflon sheet is the professional one. And bridal satin is the cheaper version, but it does the same thing. Okay, this is Teflon sheet, Teflon, and this is a bridal satin. All right. Hello from Ghana. Teflon sheet or bridal satin. Thank you, Nancy Abraham. Thank you, Nancy, for writing that out. All right, so we've talked about the things that you need. You need your iron or a heat press, but today we are just using a regular iron. You can see the iron over there. That is what we are going to be using today, because I want you to know that you can actually start with what you have. And that's why we are going to be using iron today. So you don't go and put yourself under undue pressure. Okay? So make sure you have all this list written down for your own good. All right? All right, so we're going to start the business now. I want to make sure that we cover all of this. And iron it on, getting ready. for you to see, and that's why I'm a bit I'm trying to be as fast as possible. Okay, I don't want it too long. Yes, Ola Adua put out the list: rhinestone, transfer sheet, scissors, tape rule, picking pencil, duster. Okay, duster is a rhinestone brush. Okay, Teflon sheet, white bridal satin, pattern board. Thank you, Barbara Asante. Yes, thank you for writing the list on. So your rhinestone is you know, rhinestone comes in different colors. I just said that the one I used on my own is Crystal AB. But there's green, there's gold, there's yellow, there's purple, there's, I mean, there are various, there are more than 40 colors and there are various sizes as well. Okay, so what you need to know before starting your pattern board business or your rhinestone business using pattern board, what you need to know. Number one, you have to have a flat surface. Please write it down. You need to have a flat surface for you to have a good flow of work. You need to have a flat surface, okay? The essence of having a flat surface is if you have a surface that is not flat, when you pour your stone, the stone is not going to stay. The stone is going, look at that. The stone is not going to stay because you don't have a flat surface. So it's very important that you have a flat surface. What else do you need to know? Very important. I'm telling you all things you need to know so that your life will not be miserable like mine when I started. You need to know the rhinestone size of your pattern board. You have to know the rhinestone size of your pattern board. There are some pattern board that is size 8 that the stone you will use. The stone you will use needs to align with the size of your pattern board. Why? A pattern board has holes inside of this. All these things that you see, they are holes. And that is where the rhinestone is going to go into. Now, if you don't make sure that your pattern board is using the right size of stone, you will be frustrated because as you put the stone will not go in. So number one is flat surface. Number 2 is use the right size of stone for your pattern board. This pattern board is a rhinestone 10, SS10. That is for size 10 of that is for size 10 of pattern. That's for size 10 of rhinestone. So you have to make sure that you know the rhinestone. There are some that are size 8, there are some that are size 16, but most of it is size 10. So when you are buying pattern board, be sure to ask what size it is. That is number 2 most important thing. Number 3 most important thing, of course, is for you to have an idea of what you want to create. When you know what you want to create, it makes it a lot easier for you. You have to know what you want to create. So as I look at this design now, I think this one is fine. As I look at this design now, I know that I want to use, I can use 1 color, I can use 2 colors, I can use 3 colors. But because of time, I'm just going to use 2 colors. I'm going to use 1 color for the outer, and I'm going to use 1 color for the inside because I want us to finish very, very fast. Okay? I want us to finish very fast. I think it's very interesting here, so you can be okay. All right, yes, so size 10. So we have different colors. Remember, we are using black, right? So we have different colors here. You have to ask yourself what color will look nice on the design you want to do, right? Because we are using black, number 1, all colors pop on black. Even if it's subtle, it will still pop. Except you put black on black. It will shine, but it will not be loud. So I think for me, I would like to use pink and silver or black for today's class. I would like to use silver and pink. I'm going to be using pink for the inside, and I'm going to be using silver for the outside. Yeah, so I already have an idea of what I want to create as we speak this moment. Okay, so what we are going to do right now is we are going to go ahead with the designing. Now, because I'm used to this, I can decide to cut my transfer sheet when I'm done. But when you start, it is important for you to know Because if you don't understand and you want to go and measure it when you are done putting your stone, it can actually scatter all your stones. So you have two ways, like I told you. You can either measure with your tape. You measure, you leave a little bit of space after the design. This is the last one, so I'm leaving a little bit of space. And then I'm going to come here, and this gives me 19. So I'm going to cut my transfer sheet to the size. That is another thing you need to do. I'm going to cut my transfer sheet down so that when I'm done, it will not scatter. So I have 19. If you don't have a tape, what do? You can equally carry your transfer sheet, place it like this. So I'm placing it like this. So you can see, I'm placing it and I can see where it has covered. What do I do next? I cut it with my scissors. So with this now, we're good. If you don't have a tape. All right, so I'm just cutting, and you can see this is what it will actually look like when we need it. We have enough. So I'm taking this off the way. I don't want it to disturb or scatter the work that I'm doing. Okay? You know we are doing this together, you and I. Yeah, so please stay with me. Don't forget to drop comments so that I'm sure that you can hear me and you can see me. So this is what we are going to need. I'm just going to fold it and keep it for when we need it. Okay? Now, are you ready to start? Tell me in the comment section. Are you ready to start? Are you ready for us to put the rhinestone? Are you ready? I want to read from you. Are you ready? Okay, I'm waiting for you to tell me if you are ready, or I should just go home and sleep. Because it's been a long day. Should I just go home and sleep? Because I'm tired. So are you ready? Yes, yes. Okay. All right. So, excuse me. And you can see I have cough. So, like I told you, I'm starting with the pink inside and I'll have silver outside here. So it's very simple. Remember, I'm using the right size of stone. So I'm not going to have any problem. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour my stone inside here. Now, you can always tape your board if you want it to be easy. If you don't want the stone to fall out, you can tape the place. If you are doing multiple colors, you can tape the place that will have, that the colors will be. All right, so what I'm doing now is I'm using my brush. Remember we talked about brush earlier. I'm using my brush to fill in the stone into the size. I'm using my board, my foam, and I am filling the space. And what will happen? Can you see what I'm doing? What am I doing? Tell me in the comment section. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Anyone knows what I'm doing? Anyone knows what I'm doing? Tell me what I'm doing. Tell me what I'm doing. So what I've done is what? I've rubbed it in. I have rubbed it in, and I will be removing the excess that I have. I will be removing the excess that I have. Okay? Yeah, spreading out the stones to fill the holes. Absolutely. That is definitely what I am doing. And I'm going to be removing the excess that I have. Normally, if I'm doing one color, I'll just spread it out and remove the excess. But because I'm doing multiple colors, I'm just pouring my stone out here. Okay? I'm pouring my stone out here. I can equally use, spread it out and move it, but I don't want to have a lot to remove. So what I'm doing is I am just pouring my excess out. Yes, filling the board with the stone and now taking the excess out, removing the excess. Thank you. I am removing the excess. You can use a paper. You can equally use a paper if you have too much excess. So I'm just removing my excess. So you can see how in few minutes we've actually filled out this part. Can you see it clearly? Now what I want to do is I have a little bit of holes that don't have stones inside. This is where my picking pencil actually comes in. Okay, this is where my picking pencil comes in. So I'm going to quickly fill out the part that does not have rhinestone. Okay, and because of time, I'm also going to let Rachel come because I want us to finish fast. So the reason why I always leave a bit is because if I don't show you now, you would think that, oh, everything has to go in, and sometimes not everything goes in. Sometimes not everything goes in. So what I'm doing now is I'm filling the holes. I am filling the holes of the part that I still want pink. Okay? I am filling those holes. And while Rachel is doing that, I would go ahead with the silver because, like I told you, I don't want us to spend so much time here. So what do we do? What do we do when you have space inside it? What do we do? Tell me in the comment section. Tell me in the comment section, what do we do? What do we do? You can hear the heat press. That's because we have a lot of orders that ideally I would say wait for us to finish the webinar, but they've warned me that don't try it. Do your webinar, let me do my work. So I had to listen because that's a job that pays us. So I'm going to leave a little bit of pink scattered while I put my silver. Remember when I said you have to have a design in mind? That is the design that I want. I want to put a little bit of silver scattered. Yes, we are filling the holes. Absolutely. We are filling the holes. All right, so should I go ahead with the silver? All right, so I'm going to go ahead with the silver now. What do you want to do? All right, so let me move these ones out so that it doesn't come and disturb my silver. So what I'm doing is I'm removing the excess that is on the board. I'm removing the excess that is on the board so that it's easy for me when I'm putting my silver. All right, so my excess is use pencil to fill in the holes. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm using it to fill. And then it's time for us to put our silver. While Rachel is filling these holes here. Are you good? So what I'll do is, because I want a bit of pink, I will just fill out. I want to put a bit of pink here as my design. So I will just fill out the pink. Yeah. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and put in my silver. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put in my silver. The pink are all in the places that I want them. What did I say? Let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and put my silver now. I just want to make sure that I don't leave so much work for Rachel. All right, so let's go ahead and put in our silver. Here is our silver rhinestone. Are you coming here? So Rachel is coming to this side so that she can keep filling those ones. So here is our silver stone. What color is this, guys? What color is this? Here is our silver stone, right? I'm going to pour the silver stone. I'm going to do this side first so that I give Rachel room. So here is Rachel. Rachel is our seal. Is our guard at the top. So I've poured my silver, as you can see. I'm going to do the same thing I did earlier. I'm going to rub it into the hole. So what am I doing, guys? What am I doing now? What am I doing? I am filling those holes with the rhinestone. And because I have put pink in this one, a lot will not go in there. Sometimes it can lift one or two, but a lot will actually not go in there, okay? So I am filling the holes, yes, silver stone, and I am filling the holes. It's actually something so beautiful, honestly. It's actually something so beautiful to watch and make. It's stress relieving. It is stress relieving. So I'm filling the holes. Filling the holes. If I see anyone that has taken a lot, I just go back so that I don't have a lot of holes to fill. Okay? All right, so I'm going to take this to Rachel's side, but before I do that, while she's doing what she's doing, let me just look at the ones here that needs a bit. All right, so I'm just going to check the ones here while she's doing that part. If there's anyone, these ones outside, we only have a few, very few. So let's just fill it up so that we know that we are done with that part. So the business of rhinestone is actually a very, very interesting and lucrative one. And like I told you, with what you're learning here alone today, if you get your pattern board and your rhinestone, you can actually make it and start making money. And you know, the beautiful thing again with it is, once you make one sample, you can actually use your customers' money to do the job, because once they see one job you can do, all you have to have is pictures of different pattern boards, and then you can, when they ask you for more designs, you can actually show them pictures. Are you done? You can actually show them pictures. Okay, you can take this. So you can show them pictures and you will use their money. That's one thing I like about rhinestone business. You actually use their money to do the business. It's their money, because if somebody wants to order a t-shirt from you, they will give you a deposit. The deposit is enough to do what you want to do, and then you make the balance. You take the balance as your profit, because I recommend that if anybody wants to do your design, at least they give you 70%. They give you 70% of the money. And then with that, you can do the business and you can make your money. You use the rest for your profit, right? So this is a business that anywhere you are in the world, you can actually do it. And that's why a lot of our students are from different parts of the world. We have students in Canada, we have students in UK, we have students in US, Australia, Dubai, Dublin, I mean, we have students everywhere because Rhinestone business is actually a business that is very, very lucrative. And, you know, you can make good money from it, which is why even I'm showing you what you can do free of charge. Like I said, you can actually register to be part of the paid student. Because imagine if I can be teaching you this free of charge, imagine what you will learn in a paid class. Of course, it's not going to be just this. Like I said, we have more than 60 videos, 60 videos of things you can learn, including what I have on, And the online class is actually 120,000. It's very therapeutic, yes. And the online class is actually 120,000, but for early bird, it's going for 100,000 naira. The normal price is 120, but for early bird, it's going for 100,000 naira. And when you take that class, I can assure you, my class is actually money back guaranteed. That is how sure of myself that I am. There is not one person that has taken, whether it's the physical class or the online class, that will not actually come back to testify. As a matter of fact, we have had students that they would so much enjoy the class, they pay for other people to take the class. They so much enjoy the class, they give, in fact, I've had people give me money that, coach, you actually did not charge well for this class, like the value inside of it. And that's because for me, it is just important that you are able to take the class to learn and to start making money. Obviously, we need to pay people, tech team, social media team, all of those people. And so a full 360 class cannot be a free class. And that's why we charge as low as that, really. But the value that you will get in the paid class, it is money back guaranteed. Like I always say, if you take the class and you don't get value, I will give you your money back. You follow everything that I ask you to do, and then you don't make money, I will give you your money back. That is how sure I am. If you follow everything and you don't make money, it is money back guaranteed. So the question is, why will you let anything stop you for a class that is actually money back guaranteed? Don't let village people stop. Like I always say, we do the free class because we understand that not everybody can actually take the paid class. Not everybody can afford it. But if you can afford to take the paid class, like one of my students told me that when she did the paid class, she had to borrow money. But it was the best thing she did. It was the best thing she did for herself. Should we leave the group? She said it's actually the best thing she did, borrowing money to take the class, because, I mean, it is okay for people to give you fish, but there's nothing as people actually teaching you how to fish, and this is what this class is. Anyways, we are done with the pink and the silver. Yay! Are we ready to lift? Are we ready to lift, guys? I am super ready. So what we're going to do now is we are going to clear the table. We are going to clear the table. I think I'm going to remove these greens because it will look like black on the... Are you ready? Tell me in the comment. Yes, money back guaranteed. If it's sure for you, I mean, if something is sure for you, you will use your full chest. This is my full chest. And remember I told you that, I'll be giving a free gift at the end of this webinar. So make sure that you don't go nowhere. For the people that will actually be taking the class, your stuff is off. For the people that will actually be paying for the class during this webinar, hey, I have a gift for you. I do have a gift for you because I know that you will be glad, you will be grateful that you did. All right, so I had a little bit of green inside of it. How much is the paid class? The online paid class is 100,000 for the early bird. is 100,000 for the early bird. Late bird is 120. And this is the last class we're doing at 100,000. Next one is going to be 150,000. This is the last class we are doing at 100,000 for the early bird, because everything don't cost. So everything don't cost. So please don't wait until the next class, because you will be paying more. Do not wait until the next class. You will be paying more. That is the truth. That is an orijo that I am giving you. The paid class right now is 100,000. For the people that will make payments in this class right now, they will actually be getting a free, customized, sublimated mock-up, which is part of the thing that you will actually be using in your class. So you are saving money, even though you are paying for early bird, you are equally saving money. All right, so we're going to go ahead and lift now. I just want to make sure. I saw some green. It's not too late to pay for early bird price. If you are here right now, I am still giving you early bird. If you are here right now, even though early bird has ended, if you are here right now as we speak, Rachel, let me feel this. If you are here right now as we speak, you will have the opportunity to pay the early bird. Like I said, early bird the next class will be 150 and not 100. So if you are here right now, you want to learn this skill, apart from the one that I am teaching you totally free of charge. This is totally free of charge. I did not charge you one kobo to show you how to use a pattern board. And just so you know, there are some people that this is the only thing they are doing. So don't feel bad that, oh, I don't have money. Don't even feel bad. If you don't have money and you don't have somebody to invest in you, because some of you, rather than telling people to buy you human hair and phone, tell them to pay for your class. Invest in yourself. Invest in your future. Let your future thank you. One more here. So we're done. It's time for us to leave. Well, please tell me how I can pay. I'm in the US. All right, so the tech team are here. Please tell her how she can pay. Do you have a Nigerian account, or you want to pay via Stripe? If you are paying via Stripe, it is actually $200. If you are paying into the Naira account, it is 100,000, because you know they charge us all kind of things for using Stripe, and so we have to make sure that it covers. All right, and we have to pay tax and all. So if you are using Stripe, it's $200. If you're paying in Naira, it's 100,000. Early bird for the Stripe, I think is, how much is early bird? 150, right? Early bird is $150 and regular price is $200. So all right, we're done. We need to now lift. And when you want to lift, make sure you clear your table so that you don't have any unnecessary excess, okay? All right, so where's my transfer sheet? Over there. So remember I told you about transfer sheets earlier, how we're going to use it. It's time for you to understand how to use your transfer sheet. Your transfer sheet actually has two sides, right? Please remember to put this in the comment section. Your transfer sheet has two sides. There's the sticky part. Your transfer sheet, are you ready? Your transfer sheet has two sides. What happened to the light? There's the sticky part and there's the protective part. This is the sticky part, you can see. This is the sticky part and this is the protective side. Now, sometimes you don't have anybody to help you lift. So your mouth is going to be your partner. If you have somebody to help you lift, that person can be your partner. Let me be sure. Yes. That person can be your partner, okay? So right now, are we doing single? Single. All right. Huh? All right, so I'm going to show you how, no, it is single. If you pay during this class, you are entitled to a sublimation mug. If you pay during any webinar, you are entitled to a sublimation mug. If you didn't pay, if you pay during this webinar as we speak right now, you will mention, you will drop your name, and we will check it and we will tell you. So please, they have the list of people that will actually get a sublimation mug. All right, so if you are doing it alone, I want to show you. You open it, your mouth is your partner. Your mouth is your partner, okay? Like this. Let me explain something. If you do this, I'm giving that to old so that you can see. If you do this and it rumples, don't panic. All you have to do is open it back, okay? Because you know it's sticky, and because of that, it can actually become sticky. All you have to do is open it out. That is all you have to do. Open it out. Are you on in my video? Okay, so here it is, right? You can, should I turn it? Yes. So what I'm doing is, be careful. I'm turning it so that it is easier for me because this place is wider. I want to use the place that is not as wide. Okay? So I'm turning it this way. Now, once I start, just watch what I'm doing because I cannot talk when I'm doing it. All right? So you're going to watch what I'm doing. Let me know in the comment section. Do you see what I'm doing? Do you understand what I'm doing? I'm going to use my mouth as my partner. You can do 2 people lifting. You can go and watch our last webinar to see that. But this one, a lot of people have begged us that, please, I don't have anybody to help me lift. I want to lift myself. That is why I'm doing it. But this one, you have to be extremely, extremely careful because any small thing, you can scatter the stone. So you people that can pray, start praying right now that I don't scatter the stone. Because even the gurus can scatter stone, trust me. Myself included, even Rachel, sometimes you will just kind of be like, oh my God, if any hand just touch here like this, that's it. So be careful. Oh yeah, start praying that I don't scatter this stone. Let's go. Okay, so I place that side down and I use my hand to balance it. So now what am I doing? I'm taking it down, but I want to make sure that it is airtight. So I'm pulling it down. I'm using my leg to hold there, and I am putting it down. Okay? And I want to make sure that everything is well. Yeah. So everything is down. Once it's down, don't think you are out of the woods. You want to make sure that you quickly rub it, whether it's with your hand or with your foam. How many of you prayed for me while I was doing it? How many of you prayed for me? How many? How many of you prayed for me that I don't scatter it? Imagine all this work that we have done, scattered. Imagine how painful it will be. So, all right, so you are just going to rub it in. The essence of rubbing it in is so that the transfer sheet actually picks the rhinestone. Because I know some of you have been wondering that, Okay, we have seen how you put the stone. Magic. How is it going to get to the clothing? This is how it is going to get on the clothing. This is how it is going to get on the clothing. I'm going to show you the magic now of how it's going to get on the clothing. I'm just checking everything to be sure it's in the right place. Now, if we were doing one color, we would have finished saying so. Because you know, there's no point filling anything. They want me I should do one color, but coconut head will not let me do one color because I just want to show you guys how to create, because people pay more for multicolor, obviously, and you will even charge more for multicolor. So my coconut head said, no, I will teach them the hard one, not the one that they cannot make plenty more. So you can use one color and you can use multiple colors. It depends on what you want. So we have rubbed it in, and now we are going to open. We are going to open. So you can see I've rubbed it in. This is the work we did. Look at this. Isn't it gorgeous and beautiful? So I'm just going to make sure that all the stones fall off. Isn't this beautiful? Yes, it is. Tell me in the comment section. How do you love this already? And it's not even on the clothing yet. How do you love this already? Tell me, tell me, tell me. I want to know. You're a wonderful teacher. Thank you so much. You are most welcome. Now, sometimes maybe you have order of this thing. 10, maybe somebody orders 10 t-shirts from you. And you don't want to transfer it immediately onto the clothing. What you would do is, this is where your protective film comes in. There are two things you want to pay attention to right now. If you are opening this and you see that there are stones here, meaning that the stone did not come out, all you have to do is go back and pick the stone. Don't panic, okay? But if you actually rub it well, the stones will fall out. You can see all the stones are coming. All the stones are coming. So what I want to do is, I want to cover it. Can you see? And then let's open it out. If you are using it like this, you want to make sure that you are sure that all the stones will come out. Okay, if you are not sure that all the stones will come out, don't cover it. Do you understand? Let me show you what I mean. If you are not sure that all the stones will come out, because if you do it like that and any stone is here, it will actually give a hole, even though you can feel it. But I will not cover it because I want you to see. Most of you will do it this way. So let me just. So you can see that one. Just this one piece did not come out. Let's see what happened to it. See? It's all out. I see one here. So I'm just picking it, like I told you. So no cause for you to panic at all. So everything is out. Look at it. Everything is out. All right. So Barbara says, I'll be taking the online course. What material will I need for the class? All the list of materials you will need will be shared with you, and the places you can get it. For the ones you can get in the US, you can get it. The ones that you can get in Nigeria, you get it. The reason why the Nigeria factor is there, why, is because pattern board cannot be found on Alibaba or on Amazon. You cannot find pattern board on Alibaba or Amazon. All right, so look at what we did. Isn't this gorgeous? But this is not even the end. Wait until you see it on the clothing. This is not even the end, but look at it. It is so beautiful and so gorgeous, right? The hole that you see here is from the back of this transfer sheet. You can see that hole. So don't worry, it is from the protective sleeve. It is not from the rhinestone. So can you see how beautiful this is? All right, so what we want to do next is, where's Rachel? Rachel will show us how we will put the clothing. This is navy blue. This is a dress. This is so amazing. I wish everything will enter my head once. It is actually very simple. Once you start practicing, can you move this? Once you start practicing, it's actually very, very simple. Trust me. And you know this transfer sheet, you can always reuse it. Transfer sheet is 400 naira per yard. 400 naira per yard, but you can reuse it. So that is me giving you all the expo and orijo. You can actually reuse it so that that money is not just for one and you throw it away. So Rachel will talk us, will iron this, but few things you need to know before. I just checked online for pattern board. I can't find anything. Like I explained to you, you cannot find pattern board on those places because they are not, except they are selling you the sheet, because it is a Nigerian thing. You will not find it on Amazon. Okay, so your transfer sheet is reusable if you use it well. Exactly, it's reusable. All right, so I can't find nothing. Yes, you cannot find it. So you can buy your pattern board from Nigeria and they will ship it to you. It is very easy and very fast. Okay, so they will ship it to you. It's not a problem. But Rhinestone, you can find Rhinestone. Yes, they will ship it to Ghana as well. We have students from Ghana, we have students from US, we have students from Canada, we have students from different parts of the world. The pattern board is shipped to them. Even Rhinestone, some people have said that buying Rhinestone in Nigeria is cheaper than buying it on Alibaba. Why? If you're not buying big quantity, the price they will give you is not the same as the price they give us that are buying large quantity. You can get this on Amazon. You can get, I mean, there are a couple of things you can get on Amazon, on AliExpress as well. Even Rhinestone, you can get it on AliExpress. But you wait, if they're sending pattern board to you, is it easier for you to just buy everything and they ship it to you? And then, you know, they have shippers for Ghana, for US, for UK, for Canada, and they will ship it to you. So please listen to this. One of the most important things before you put your Rhinestone on your t-shirt is for you to iron. You need to iron your clothing. Why do you need to iron your clothing? Number one, you want to make sure that there is no moisture on your clothing. You want to make sure there is no moisture. Put it in the comment section. You iron your clothes to remove moisture. We have 30 minutes. You iron your clothes to remove moisture, and you iron your clothes to make sure that it is smooth for the transfer of this. If you put a rhinestone on a rumpled clothes, it cannot come out straight again because the rhinestone would have gummed to the clothing. Yes, we sell all the materials needed and we can ship everything to any part of the world. So your location is not a barrier. So make sure you iron your clothing, whether it's leggings, whether it's jeans, whether it's t-shirt. You can put rhinestone on any fabric. Okay? So she has ironed it now and she's going to put this. Now, it is very important as well for you to know the right measurement for clothing. Now, because we are doing dress, it's different, but I'm going to give you, because most of you will do t-shirt. These are the ideal measurement for t-shirt. Let me give it to you so you can continue because of time. So she has ironed the clothing now. What she wants to do now is transfer this on the dress, and she's going to open. Can you see she's opening the protective sheet? She's opening the protective sheet and she will keep it here in case she wants to reuse it. Now, what else do you need to know? The place that you play as a dress, a dress does not necessarily have to follow this measurement, because for a dress, you can stay at the area here. But when you are doing a t-shirt, go ahead, please. So what she's going to do, keep watching while I talk. She's just going to iron it on, and she's using a Teflon sheet to protect the clothing, right? When you are doing for adults, where's my table? When you are doing for adults, you have to make sure that 3 inches from the neckline when you are doing for adults. Okay? Write it down. 3 inches for adults. 3 inches from the rib, not on top of it, from the rib. After this neck round thing, from the rib, that's why it's called a rib. After it is 3 inches. If you are doing, maybe you are doing a XL, 2XL, 3XL, you can use 3 inches. From 3XL, you can use 3.5. 3XL, 4XL, 5XL, you use 3.5 inches. If you are making large, medium, you use 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches. When you place it, you will see. The whole idea is when you know that you want to make sure that your design is not too up, and you want to make sure your design is not down. It needs to be on the chest line so that it looks really, really nice. It needs to be on the chest line. So that's for youth. If you are making for toddler, you do 1.5 inch. If you are doing for toddler, you do 1.5 inch. If you are making for infants, babies, you make 1 inch. 1 inch. Or even a little bit less than, depending on the size of the toddler. The size of the infant, it can be a bigger one or a smaller t-shirt. So that is what you follow. It's very, very important that you know the size. Because I'm sure some of you have seen clothes that they've made before, and then the design is down here. Very terrible. Very, very terrible. All right, so while Rachel is doing, the only thing she's doing is she's ironing, and look at the way she's putting her hand. She's carrying the iron and putting it round. 80% of our students start with iron. If you are in the US, obviously, it's cheaper for you to buy heat press. Buy your heat press, 38 by 38, 60 by 40 by 60. But you can start with 38 by 38, the small size. So you can see what she's doing. She's just pressing it on to be sure that, you know, the gum. So there's a gum at the back of your stone. The gum will melt and it will stick to your clothing. That is what makes your t-shirt quality. You can see how I am rubbing this and stones are not falling. I hear people say stones falling because you did not do it well. If you do not understand, there are a lot of things that you need to understand about the rhinestone business. Your stone will not fall off if you do it well. Okay? So that is what she is doing now. All right, so can I have my presentation while we wait for her to actually finish? She's done. So she's done now, but before we open it, so you have to check to see if you open the nylon, that transfer sheet on it, with the rhinestones, come back with the nylon, with the transfer sheet, or is it sticking to the clothing? You want to make sure that it is sticking to the clothing. If it is not sticking to the clothing, keep ironing it. It means that it is not done. So ladies, tell me in the comment section, is this something you are interested in? Is this something you would like to do? Is this something that excites you? I want to know in the comment section. Let me see. I'm going to exit my full screen so that I can see your comment, because they are not sharing all your comments with me. They are not sharing all your comments with me. Men can do it. Yes, both men and women can actually do it. Awesome. So I see a lot of I am interested. I am interested. So by the time I share a couple of things with you, we will now show you the final effect of your dress. Now, like I've said, if this is something that interests you, thank you so much. I'm really enjoying the class. Thank you so much. I really want to do the full class. All right. So for those of you that cannot afford the full class now, do not put yourself, don't feel bad. If you can get somebody to pay for you, fine. If not, start with what you have learned today. The whole idea is you can start even with what you have learned free. It is not an excuse. If you feel like because you cannot do the paid class, you cannot start, then you are just giving yourself excuses, because you can actually definitely start. You can start with what you have right this minute. You can start with where you are. So for those of you that are interested in the online class, you can make your payment. Like I said, for the early bird is 100,000. And if you get to make your payment, can I have a sublimated cup to show them the beautiful gift they will be getting? So if you actually pay for the class as we speak right now, you will be getting a free mug cup that is actually what? That is sublimated. I want a full one. I want a full wrap. So you can send your picture. They will customize it for you. Put your picture here. You can write what that you want. Anything you want. Give me that. Yes. That one, yes. Any other one. So you can see this now. If you are interested in the online class and you make your payment right now, you will actually be getting a free customized sublimated mug. This is part of the things you will be learning in the class. You will be getting a free customized sublimated, and that is for people that make their payments during this webinar. Okay, it is very, very important that you understand. So I'm going to put the account number on the screen for those of you interested in the paid class. For those of you not interested in the paid class or cannot afford it yet, hold on, because I need to show you the magic that we have created together. I cannot wait to open this and show you. Wow, it is looking so beautiful. All right, so how can we know good stone? Okay, I can't take that in this class. Like I said, I only have about 20 minutes left. So does the pattern board come with design? You obviously came late to class, because yes, I did explain that it can go with the, it comes in different designs. You know, it comes in different designs so that you can actually use it. And you can use one board for multiple designs. You can actually use one board for multiple designs. I'm trying to take you to, for the people that are interested in making payments. Now, I would like to attend the physical class. That's fine. The next physical class is in April. But for those of you interested in the online class, the early bird is 100,000. Like I told you, this is the last time that the early bird will be 100,000. Going forward, early bird will be 150,000 naira. Where do I get my pattern board from? Seriously? Are you a joker? Are you here to joke? All right, so I'm trying to go to the place where you would see the account number for those of you that are interested in making the payment right now. Physical class is 200,000, while online class is 100,000. So the next physical class is going to be 200,000, while the next online class is going to be 150,000. All right. So if you would like to make payment, here is the account number on the screen. Are you in Nigeria or in the US? I am in Nigeria. I am in Nigeria, proudly Nigerian. Yes, and I'm not Japan. I love my country, Nigeria. So I'm in Nigeria. If you're interested in taking the class, okay, so they are here to edit this part, not October 25. Can you please take notes and edit this part out? Payment needs to be done because the class is starting by 4th of March, but the Monday after the 4th of March is when the class proper starts, because we do onboarding, we take you through the process. Oluwatosi says, I can and I will. All right, so so if you're interested in the class, please, here is the account number on the screen. Can you please put on that? Here is the account number on the screen. You can make your payment immediately. Wow, I thought you were in the US. Thank God. Okay, I'm in Nigeria. Am I looking fresh? Like fresh fish, like those in the US? I'm in Ghana. Yes, if you're in Ghana, you can actually also make payment. Can I pay later? You can pay later as long as you pay before the class starts. Once the class starts I no longer take students, then you have to wait till the end of the year when we're having another online class. I'm here to talk about the online class, so please, I don't want to be distracted. The physical class is at Okwebi. Information will be put on the page. Please make sure you are following our page at Blings and Blanks, okay? You will get all the information. What is the cost of the material? I cannot know the cost of the materials I'm sitting. Like I said, the list will be sent to you. What interests you? Like I told you, we have various classes that you will learn. You will decide which one interests you and get the things that you need. So how much is 100,000 in Ghana currency? Go to Google. Google is your friend. I don't know. I'm not in Ghana, so I don't know the currency. But if you go to Google, you can do the conversion and you know. They will actually give you a Stripe link that you can use to make your payments, okay? So location for physical class in April is Okwebi. Information will be dropped. I'm excited. It's exciting. I'm interested. I want to come for physical class. No problem. For those of you interested in the online class, make sure that, you know, I want you to benefit from this free mug that you will get. So if you are interested in the physical class, in the online class, you can make even as a deposit to get this benefit, okay? After today, the class goes back to the original price of 120,000. But for today, the price is still on the, like I told you, the early bird has ended. But for the benefit of people that are here today, we will be giving you the early bird price, okay? Do you have mobile payment option? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? For those of you in Ghana, yes, they will give you a link for you to make payments. And if you are on this webinar and you make your payment today, I will still give you the free gift. I will still give you the free gift, okay? Can we have a recorded version of this class? All right, so what's the name of what you're using to remove? You can use your hand to remove the excess stone. All right, so do you know what Monday online class with? Oh, Lord Jesus. When you see it online, go and follow Blings and Blanks so that you can get all the information. You are also in a WhatsApp group. You are also in a WhatsApp group. More information will be dropped on the WhatsApp group. So don't think that after now you not have access to me. You will definitely have access to me. I am on the Blings and Blank page. I am also in the group. I will drop information. We'll drop more things for you to learn. One of the things I want you to do for me when you leave this webinar is for you to go to the group and actually tell me one or two things that you have learned and how you have enjoyed this. We want to pepper those people that did not join the live. We want them to know that they have missed, you know, because why? A lot of times people complain about, oh, they don't have help, they don't have, and then they get a free class, and then they still don't show up. More than 2,000 people registered for this free class. Rosemary, can you please stay where you can see it? More than 2,000 people registered for this class. And what happened? How many people are here? Less than 1,000 people. So we want you to go and give them the feedback that they have missed a great deal. All right, so somebody is saying, can I make a deposit? Yes, you can make a deposit, but please, let it be clear that you need to complete your money before you start your class. I don't want wahala. I cannot shout. This is a class. This is not a class that I pay people to take, because those that have taken the class, they are cashing out and making their money. So it is not a class that I force you to take. It's not a matter of you pay deposit, you now start chasing me up and down. No, they do not do refund. Why? We have different teams working on this project. Once they get paid based on the number of people that registered, they cannot refund money. Please, you can make deposits, but you have to make sure before 11th of March, you complete your payments. If you are not sure you can complete your payments, you can take a short course on our website. Please, I don't want trouble. I cannot shout. I have taught you free of charge. You can start with what I am teaching free of charge. Or if you are taking the paid class, please complete your payment before the class starts. The class proper is starting March 11. From March 4, we will start making sure everybody has changed their password, has logged in, has had access. We'll do our intro, but the class proper starts 11th of March. The online class is a 5 weeks class. In the 5 weeks class, you get your login. It's like a school portal. So don't worry if you don't have, or you go to work, it is not a problem. You watch it at your own free time. Every Monday morning, the class drops, you watch it. Every Wednesday, coded, single, you and I with our team. Nobody that did not pay. We will have a one-on-one class with paid students every Wednesday. Every Wednesday. Where can you find the online course description? It is right here. It's because I was actually... So the duration of the course is... Can you check what duration of the course is 5 weeks. In these 5 weeks, you'll be enrolled on the online school platform containing your class content and assignments. You'll also be doing practicals with me once a week on a live webinar. You'll be joining our BLING community where you have the opportunity to network with other BLING lovers and entrepreneurs. In our community alone, we have people there that are lovers of BLING, that patronize even people in the group. So already you have a community that have BLING lovers that will patronize you. You'll be joining our BLING community. This means you'll get inspired by other people's work and also get some encouragement from the community. Like I said, you know, the early bird for the online is 100, the late bird is 120. The physical class for April 8th, 9, 10, 11, 12. April 8th to 12 is 200 for early bird and 250 for late bird. So it is actually up to you. Okay. So Rafiat says, she says, sincerely, I never thought I can be getting this free online from a stranger. Sorry for using the word. You're a good teacher. Thank you. I'm actually, yes, a stranger to you, so that's fine. And I'm glad that you got value here. That is what we are here for, to give you value. Okay, so what will you have access to? We have a list of the things. You can reach out to us. We will share with you. Because of time, I have 10 more minutes and I need to open this clothing that we have done. Okay, so here is the account number. And again, what will you get out of this program? You will learn how to create your own unique BLING design. Outside of using pattern board, you will learn how to customize your own unique pattern that will stand out. You will learn how to source for materials and how to use the things from your home to start. You will learn who and where to sell your product to. You will learn how to create your own website. You will learn how to shoot photo shoots of your product. You will learn how to create content for your site, your social media pages. You will have access to the BLING community. Like I said, we have over 60 videos in the class. Every Monday, your class drops. Every Monday, your class drops. Can we have a recorded version so we can get over it for more clarity? Every Monday, your class drops, and you will take your class any time of the week you have time. You will take your class. For those of you that have, you know, corporate work or you're busy, you can always take your class whenever you are free. It's like your Udemy. I know all of you know Udemy, an online class. Please, can you let Ghanaians know the mode of payment, as you said? All right, so they will drop the link in the group. Ghanaians, are you in the WhatsApp group so that you don't miss out on the information? If you are not, make sure you send a DM to Blings and Blanks, okay? So that somebody says she needs the account number. All right, I'm coming. I'm going to go right there now. All right, so here it is. If you, there's the account number on the screen for those of you that want to do the paid and also get the free gift. We're going to open. It's time for us to open. It's time for us to open. Are you ready to open? Are you ready to open? Are you ready to open, guys? Tell me, are you ready to open? All right, account number is right on the screen. You can take a picture of it. Are you ready to open? Are you ready to see? It's time. It is time. All right, so let's get this party started. All right. So, for those of you that want to use your transfer sheet, you're going to make sure you pull it well. Are you close? All right. We are opening. We are open. Let me put it up because I want you to see it well. We are opening. We are opening. Wow, look at the blings. Look at the blings. Oh my God. Isn't this gorgeous? Tell me in the comment section. One word for this in the comment section. Tell me in the comment section, how are you feeling right now? Imagine seeing somebody wearing your outfit. I mean, how happy will that make you? Look at this. Isn't this fabulous? Isn't this gorgeous? Isn't this everything beautiful and everything lovely? Look at this. Now, peradventure, when you are done, you have some holes because when I was lifting, one or two of the stones turned up. Okay, what you are going to do is you are going to put it here and you are going to put the rhinestone. You will see it at the back of your sheet. Look at it. There are a couple of stones, like few stones are right here. You are going to just fill back the holes and iron it on. Okay, you are going to fill the holes. You just remove the stone from here or pick another stone. I mean, remove it because I'm not wasting any stone. I'm not wasting any stone. And then you will fill it and then you put your iron and iron it just for a few minutes. Okay, you iron it. So that's what we're doing. I'll do that once we're done. But tell me, why exactly will you not pay for this class that can bring you daily income? I mean, honestly, let me wear this. Let me say I have 5 minutes. Okay, let me quickly wear this to show you. Let me wear this to show you. This is how we do it. 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 This is how we do it at Blings and Blanks. Oh my God, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. You have no excuse. Go and start with what you've learned free. If you want to know more, go and take the paid class. Okay? If you want to know more, go and take the paid class. But you have no excuse not to start. Look at this. I mean, honestly, would you not buy this? Would you not buy this? Is it not gorgeous? Is it not gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. All right, so tell me one thing you have learned in this class. Where do I send proof of payment? Please send your proof of payment to hello@blingiton. It's right on the screen. hello@blingiton.ng. hello@blingiton.ng. That is where you send your proof of payment. Okay, please make sure you put your name and let me lift it up so I can be peppering you people. Make sure you put your name and your phone number. Okay, send your payment, your proof of payment to email, and let me figure out the name of the person that said that so that I can mention your name for the free mug. All right, so if you know you've just made payment, please tell me so that Olutosin Ola, congratulations, you have won yourself a free mug. Congratulations, you have won yourself a free mug. Olutosin Ola, you have won yourself a free mug. Congratulations. How much is what? The number for buying material will be sent to you if you are a student. If you are not a student, send a DM. Send a DM to Blings and Blank, okay? Send a DM to Blings and Blank. Do not forget to go into the group and, you know, when I leave here, I want to go and sit down on the group and see the comment from you guys. Be honest, teacher says, I'm making my payments now. Yes, once you make your payment, do let me know and I will mention your name for your free gift. Gift says, thank you so much, Ma, for the class. We'll definitely just start with what I have learned today and gather money for the physical class. I look forward to seeing you in the physical class. How do I get the board? I said to get material, send DM. If you want to get material, send DM. If you are a paid student, the link and everything will be sent to you. Don't worry. Okay? No, it will not fall off when you wash it if you do it well. That is why I'm teaching you the right way to do it, so that it will not wash off. Okay? That's why I used my hand earlier to rub it for you to see that it will not rub off. Rika says how much? The early bed is 100,000. The late bed is 120,000. How much can this stuff be sold for? It depends on, in our class, we teach you how to do your costing. Because the material you use will determine the cost. So we teach you in the class how to actually, okay, be on it stitches. Where do I send proof of payment? Please send proof of payment. It's right on your screen. Send it to hello@blingiton.ng. hello@blingiton.ng. Okay, very, very important. An educative and inspiring session, I must say. God bless you. God bless you too. Yes, I want you to give me my flowers in the WhatsApp group. I want to read. I want people to know that they have missed. Make sure that you don't miss it. Make sure that as you leave here, you go to the WhatsApp group. If you are not on the WhatsApp group, please send me a DM of how you enjoyed the class. I'm going to screenshot it and I'm going to share. Okay? Thank you so much. For those of you that have paid, be honest teachers. Send your proof of payment. Congratulations, you've won yourself a free mug. Send your proof of payment to email hello@blingiton. Okay? Please do not forget. Send it to hello@blingiton. Okay, so I need to finish this before it's 2 hours so that you guys can get a replay. All right, so thank you so much, everyone. You are indeed a blessing to humanity, a good and patient coach. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your kind words. Thank you so much for believing in yourself. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself. Okay, the difference between those that will actually make it and the ones that will keep complaining is the fact that some will show up for themselves and some won't. So it is very, very important that you keep showing up for yourself. Did you iron it on the dress, ma? Yes, I ironed it on the dress. I showed you now. I ironed it on the dress because I want you to know that you can actually use iron to start. That is why I used iron. Okay, does the class include rhinestone other than apparel? I don't understand. Doing right? Yes, now the rhinestone class is not just on clothing. Everything you can, anything that has a surface, you can stone. Felicia, thank you so much for that. I will definitely come for the paid class. I look forward to see you in class. Okay, I gotta sign out now. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. If you would like to pay for the class, take a picture on the screen so that you don't miss out on the account number. If you have made payment, send your proof of payment to hello@blingiton.ng. If you would like to get materials, make sure you send it to where? Send it to a message to Blings and Blank on Instagram, or ask for on the WhatsApp group. There's a number that is Biba that keeps dropping messages there. You can actually ask any question that you have. Thank you so much for your time, guys. I'm signing out. I remain yours, Kiki, the Bling Queen, and the queen of all bling lovers. All right, bye. I am a soul.